Niagara College vault.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, we got it.
Come on up. Okay, well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.
And good afternoon. The bagpipes and the parade only mean one thing, and that means it's time for a gold medal final here at the Canadian Mixed Curling Championship. I'm Brian Chick, and joining me in the booth today, Marilyn Bodo, got it right this time, and Kim Moore. In for a real treat. We've got Saskatchewan taking on Nova Scotia. They've been the class of the field all week, and we think we all kind of predicted this earlier on. This would have been if we were making bets, that we kind of saw this one coming.
We're smarter than we look or we sound. No, it was not very difficult to pick out of the 14 teams that are here the cream of the crop in the beginning. And you just want to see how they perform throughout the week, how they handle the pressure, how they handle the fun, how they handle the crowds, because you're not in an arena per se as you are playing in a Canadians, a Scotties, or the Brier. You're mixed with club people, you're mixed with stretching in the lounge. You know, the golf club has done an amazing job with allowing the players as much privacy as they can get, but we're at a home club and this is a Canadian championship. Big day for both teams.
Yeah, and a lot of I'm not working.
Close.
You can go down a
Line's
little.
great.
The
Weight's great.
Nova Scotia team playing out of the Halifax Curling
Great.
Club.
Weight's great.
Skipped by Owen Purcell.
You started to curl pretty early.
Christina
Gotta
Black
sit a
throwing
little.
third,
Okay, that's
Adam
fine.
McEachern
Line
at
should be
second,
okay.
and lead Jennifer Baxter getting us underway.
15-8. Man, that's lightning.
Good.
15-8. Good shot.
And a nice tight
Good job.
center guard to open up play in the first. The Saskatchewan crew playing out of the Highland Club in Regina.
Yeah, this is
Skipped by Jason Ackerman with Amber Holland at third, Sam Wills at second, and lead Colleen Ackerman. Both of these teams went through the round robin with only one loss. Both won their semifinals
Pretty
this
good.
morning, and I'd say we're fairly evenly matched coming into this final.
It's funny how the both teams too, like Alberta against Saskatchewan was a bit of a blowout, and the same with the other semifinal with Nova Scotia and Manitoba. So it kind of works that way, and I'm finding, looking at these two teams, it's going to be an equalizing factor in. And both Kim and I thought, you know, it's going to be a battle at the thirds. Christina Black and Amber Holland.
Hair more.
Christina is, I
Wait,
don't believe when
Paul.
they say an underrated skip, because she has proven herself over the years at the Scotties, playing in the top tier, going to her first Grand Slam in a couple of weeks. And I mean, she's got some Nova Scotia blood in her. I might say a little bit of Colleen Jones in her. So very excited to see what is going to be played
Good
off.
job, Jen.
Yeah, definitely a battle of at the thirds, Maryland, and tons of experience on both sides. Not to mention, you know, the accomplishments of Owen. He's just coming off an extremely successful junior career. He won the bronze medal representing Canada at the World Junior Championships in 2022 and brought home the bronze medal at the World University Championships in 2023. So he's been there, he's done that, he's seasoned, he knows what it's like to play at this level. And I will be curious to see if he can keep that
14-1.
composure that he's had all week long. Doesn't seem anything seem to phase him. He's very even keel, and yeah, we'll see how that pans out as the game progresses.
And he's got youth on his side. He's, what did we say he was, 24?
Yeah.
What, 24, exactly.
And Ackerman, he's 45. I said, no, I think you're 46. He says, I think I'm 45, Marilyn.
Either one, I'm just saying that's what they're going to do. Yeah.
Yeah, but he has the experience of
I like
having
it.
won this competition before, 2012, with his wife Colleen, who's playing lead. If you weren't with us earlier, we were commenting on how Amber has sort of slid into this lineup. It was Robin Silvernagel who won the Saskatchewan Championship with Jason's squad, but for personal reasons isn't at this competition. So Amber has done a fantastic job filling in.
Line's
In
good.
the third position.
Got to curl a bit.
And sweeping.
Amber did say this is the most sweeping she's done ever in her life.
To it.
Not quite.
Other than the odd weekend bonspiel here and there, she's never done 11 games in a row. I guess this is number 12.
You know, and Christina and Jen have played in 5 Scotties Hearts, and they had quite a run. They made the playoffs, 3 to 4 page game the one year, I think 2022. So they have the experience too. Should make for a great game today.
Sam Wills trying to clean up the front of the house here with some big weight. It's a couple to go.
Both the seconds on Saskatchewan and Nova Scotia have a very, very high intensity. Physically, their throwing ability is, I think, going to be par on. I don't think there's going to be too much differences in the second positions. I think they'll both play evenly. And we'll see what the leads do.
3.
Well, Adam, I was observing his sweeping technique earlier in the week.
tight.
You'll have to watch for that. He gets right over that broom and can lean into that brush and really work the stone. And
Line will be good, close.
he's quite an effective sweeper, which helps every shot. On every shot.
No kidding.
Great shot.
Good,
job.
Adam.
Yeah, even with the competition fabric, those yellow heads, we said earlier, if you can put some weight on it, if you can get a lot of pressure onto that brush head, you can still use the directional sweeping techniques. It's just far less effective if you don't have that pressure. And Adam's a big boy and can definitely get some weight on the broom. So can Sam, for that matter.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta go. We're down.
So McEachern puts a guard up,
We're tucking.
and Saskatchewan opting to go around it.
Line's good. Gotta go. Gotta go line.
Top 4.
I have to say, too, we've got a lot of fan bases for a lot of the teams. A lot of the club membership has come out all week long to support their teams, support Ontario, support, you know, everyone here at the mixed. I know a lot of the club members did take some of the teams out for dinner. I'm not saying what team did a shot during the game, but by their sponsors, they've kind of taken them in and made them family for the week.
Yeah, the club has been absolutely fantastic all week with the event. The organization has been stellar. All the players having a great time, and every detail has been looked after. So huge thank you to the St. Catharines Golf and Country Club, all the committee members.
Line's good.
Just an absolutely
Line's good.
perfect week as far as the competition goes, and
Gotta curl if you
we'll see if we
can.
can finish it off with an exciting final.
Well, and I have to say this. We have a woman president, Holly Dowd, and we have a woman organizer, Michelle Scott. That's all I'm saying. Not to say that women don't do anything. They do it all.
And tip our hat definitely to Michelle and her committee.
speed you just threw.
They've done a great job of
What do you- oh, we're out
organizing and
farther,
making
though.
sure things go off without a hitch.
14.5 to tee.
Interesting end building up here. Lots of rocks in play. Amber's second shot. Nope, first shot, sorry.
Line's good. Just full in.
Looks like they're trying to go around the pile and sink another one behind that mess at the top of the house. Not necessarily typical strategy with Hammer in the first end.
In the first end, no.
Championship game. I like it.
No, we're bouncing. This is bad.
Each team trying to send a message to each other.
I think they got caught in between there. If they were
Never knows
playing the
or-
freeze on the pile, it was
I like
heavy and
both
wide.
the run, and I
think if
also
they
like this.
swept it, they might have been able to get around, but they were waiting for the curl. Ends up in kind of an unfortunate spot because now Nova Scotia has access to that rock on the top of the button.
3/4.
If they
Like
play
70%.
just off nose double, here I think he said 3/4.
Like thin 3/4, 2/3. Yeah, Pio.
Last night he was breaking his rocks down into sixths. He said you got to hit about a sixth of this one. So today at 3/4, a nice rounder fraction.
Talk about precision.
Whoa. Close. Yeah. Hard.
Oh,
Almost.
touches it on the way by, but does not remove shot stone. Missed it by just a hair.
It makes it tough to access now too. Just that little touch made it pretty difficult to access it in one shot. It's going might have to take a couple.
Yeah.
Looks like a hair more ice too.
So this time they're
I
definitely
think I'm
calling
gonna
the
give you
freeze
6
on
feet less,
top of the
right?
pile.
We're just going top 12, right?
Yeah.
Good to reconfirm. Where do you want this rock?
Line's good. Line's good.
Sam Wills doing that
Right to my
heavy
barrel.
clean,
Yes,
just
line.
leaning
Gotta
on
go
it without
line.
really moving
Line's
the
good.
brush.
Line's good.
Line looks good.
Line's good. Whoa. Whoa.
Want to leave these overlapped so there is no double attempt, and that's a success.
Perfect weight.
So now Owen has some cleanup to do here. How can he?
Where's that going?
Probably like
Gonna
to there or
bounce
something.
there.
Is that
We
bad?
have to thank our friend Colleen
bad.
Jones,
I just
sitting
wondering.
home watching and correcting some of our pronunciation.
Yeah, I know.
We,
I could just go like
Owen's
4.
last name.
I've been calling him
That's what we were
Purcell
thinking.
That's what we
all
were
week,
thinking,
but
10-5.
I've been
Get
told
that and get to know.
through
10-5 get to
Colleen's
know.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
tip on the phone lines that it's
Yeah.
Purcell, and
My internal curl a little bit.
we'll try to make that adjustment for the rest of the game.
And we apologize to Owen for that oopsie.
10-5.
Hey, I used to get Bodog.
We're going to try to get as close to nose as we can because we want to choke off his draw.
Trying to get as close to the nose as possible on
10-5,
this
just
one.
get
You
close to
should see
nose.
some greens flying.
It'll be a little fresh. Like I'll make sure my weight is 10-5 at least.
A definite surprise to me to have Owen deliver tuck and a Winnipeg broom from the east. We'll see what he can do with this.
Curl.
Yeah, there's a few teams that had
Curl
some
to it.
tuckers that were not
Curl
from
to it.
Manitoba, including Quebec
Very good.
and Nova Scotia at least that come to
Nice.
mind immediately.
Very nice. Look at this.
That worked out
And
great.
that looks way better all of a sudden for Nova
Scotia, then yes.
Thanks.
Very good.
He's got this.
Like, yeah.
He's got that.
Always has that.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful too because he doesn't want to open up that
angles a little bit, hey?
side
Okay.
green
I'm
one
thinking
so that it turns into a
something like
multiple. Oh, Saskatchewan has
Like
hammer.
just soft. Like I don't have to throw it hard. Huh?
Sorry.
Yeah,
so
I need
jiggle.
to disrupt, eh?
Okay.
I find it interesting, Kim, that both Christina
Yeah, like you're
and
gonna-
Amber are the chatters.
You'll have this
They're the
side,
ones
right?
that are talking into their skips' ears,
Okay.
which I think is a good thing,
Kind of.
especially for Owen, because Owen and Christina are both skips. So communication, especially in this first end when they're really going for it, is very key to me.
And Amber is skipping her
Yes?
Hitting
own right too.
2/3?
So definitely,
Absolutely.
Marilyn. Great point.
It's kind of what you want in that typical third. You know, the communicators, but
Disrupt
two
those
skips
yellows.
sitting in that role are doing the job quite
2/3.
well.
Is that lots of ice for that? A little less? How's that?
So is he tapping that green one?
So my speed here
He's
is what?
drawing.
14.
I think I think that was a tap.
With that ice, I can't
What's
see
the
it
speed
being
here
a
to
draw.
T-line? What's the speed to T-line here?
Speed?
Yeah,
15 to T.
15.
15 seconds to hog to the tee line. That's nice and quick. The ice has been fantastic all week.
Clean, just clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Definitely the top.
Clean.
Curl.
Yep.
Curl!
Whoa, whoa.
This is where it's going to take off.
Trying to help it curl a little bit. Almost up to the
Line's
nose.
good.
That's fine, Jay.
Ooh. Kind of opens. Oh, no,
We're second.
not really.
Tough to get
Yeah.
at any of those. The way
He's got
everything's
the double
staggered in the
tap, I
house
guess.
there.
For 2.
Well, I don't think he has
Certainly
anything
not a boring end.
No.
No, definitely.
First end.
guard that same
Off
spot.
to the
Does he
races.
have
It's
anything?
great.
Yeah.
I don't think he has anything if I guard
In the
that same shot.
semifinal, it was wide open.
I was just wondering
Bingo.
if we could do this.
You get a blank
but-
end the first end.
Oh, can I make the triple? Yeah. I like that. Yeah. It's pretty much all I can see.
We're looking at hitting what
And
you can see
he'll have a
of
hard
the
time scoring. Like,
Top yellow
I really
or
like
the yellow on the
I
center
like
line there,
Yeah.
trying to
hitting
run
that
it into the
one,
greens.
but-
You cannot see a lot
Let's
of
do
it.
it.
It's
field.
Well, and he might get
No, I don't
he might
really-
get the side green. The
Oh,
other
we can sit too.
like he
also,
might get
though.
all 3 of them.
What?
Like we
if he
can
hits it
throw
right.
like hack and sit too.
yeah, I
Yeah, you
think
could
that's
do that.
what he
Like-
mentioned,
Let's just
but
go field.
he can't see a
Don't
lot. I
overthink
think
it.
maybe
Yeah,
only
whatever you
has
like.
Feel
about
that.
half of that rock.
Let's go.
I'm going to wait till Owen throws it, and then I'll tell you what happened.
So I think I can throw
So
two.
hit what you can see of the yellow next to the broom, and one yellow goes one way, the other yellow goes the other way, and hopefully a lot of greens go with them.
Can I have just a touch more? Thanks.
Not overthrown. It's tight to the guard.
Wow.
What a
Just
shot.
like that.
Very sweet.
Just skinnies the guard, hits absolutely everything he could see, and the greens go flying. Nova Scotia sits 4,
To sweep it off the guard.
and there's not a real easy shot here for one.
And not even a crack of a smile from Owen. All business.
Ho-hum.
All business.
Okay, guys, just board
He
weight.
called it.
Right on
He
the
saw
nose
it.
on
He
this
called it.
Right on the nose.
Well, too, I think a second Adam had pointed
Like
it
that
out.
broom, guys.
Great sweep, too, just to sneak it by the
By that
guard. I
guard.
thought they were going to rub it, but perfect execution for Nova Scotia. What a shot. Turns the tables pretty quickly. The
No
Definitely.
kidding.
last shot of the first coming for Regina's Jason Ackerman, looking to
Clean.
Yep.
sneak a
Hard.
single in there after
Yep,
looking at
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Jason called the sweep right out of his hand.
Clean. Just
Whoa.
clean.
Hold it
Line
out
looks
there.
good.
Curl! Curl!
You can clean it. Good. That's fine.
Just conceding the one, basically.
That's all you can do.
What a shot from Owen Purcell. Turns a tough situation into a steal. They take the early lead after one.
Happy to give up one. Whoa.
Great end.
Meanwhile, the bronze medal game moving right along. They're already halfway through the second with
Good end.
Alberta taking the early lead. Let's have another look at that triple from Owen Purcell. Sneaks it by the guard. Not a lot of room there, but absolute perfection. What a shot.
Yeah, I was saying we could just hit it with like board and just.
Yeah,
promote
Alberta
it
is
by
up
2.
2-0 on Manitoba.
Yeah.
In the bronze medal game?
I was very lucky. Our team was very lucky. Never have to have played a bronze game. It's got to be one of the toughest games to play. You know, certainly a letdown. So we'll see how they handle it, and you know which team wants it more.
Well, we had a quick little conversation with Kurt in the hallway on our way out.
Great job.
After the semifinal, and you know, he had great perspective, Marilyn. He, you know, said it's another game. He's played so many, and he's happy to be here. He called this his bonus time. That all the games at this point for him are bonus, and he's happy to be in the mix.
And a true gentleman, Kurt is.
Another tight center guard to open things up. Looks like it is touching the center line, so
Get it down here.
cannot be removed from that spot.
Yeah, you gotta get it down here. We're keeping that.
Saskatchewan throws the corner.
It's pretty
Close
close
line.
to the same. Weight's great.
Close. Yep, if you can. Yeah, line.
Well, your line's okay.
Throwing really early. Okay, whoa. No, you're good, you're good, you're
Jen
good.
Baxter trying to come around now.
You're good, you're good, you're good. 15-3.
Waiting for the curl, trying to finish it up a bit.
Yeah, lose it.
Just
Good
slides
shot.
a hair deep.
Nothing wrong with that.
We can't see the time clocks from where we are. I'm just wondering how much time that first end. Sorry, thank you. Yes, gone again. How much time that first end ate up.
So Colleen just trying to come down to that yellow stone, tap it back.
Clocks really haven't been much of an issue so far. It seems like everybody finishes with a few minutes left, so, and they do get a timeout as well. Scrubbing hard to get it past the guard, and they do, right to the nose.
Well brushed.
Well, we know who's got the louder voice of the skips. And Sam's quickly taking his coat off after that sweep.
About two-thirds of the rock are showing. Adam trying to come back down and tap that back. Maybe get a little inside flop behind cover.
Excellent delivery.
Nice soft weight there. Let it curl up a bit.
Yeah, and it's good to see Christina took that rock in. She's normally a skip.
Getting her workout this week.
Control.
A lot more straightforward this end. Not as many rocks in play.
Hard, it's really curly.
No complicated decisions yet.
But nice shot with the roll there.
Thanks, Amber.
You'll see a little shift in gears from Nova Scotia. They're going to try
Me either.
play the come around.
I don't mind it. Just
Or
10-5.
are they?
Just like it's so tight.
Shade low.
Might as well run it.
So looking at the run back.
Yeah, they initially called the guard or the draw and change of plans. Going to try to run that yellow guard straight back onto the green.
Well, I think too, if Nova Scotia can force Saskatchewan to blank, that would be a small victory for Nova Scotia in that Saskatchewan then has the hammer in the odd end. Ideally, you want it in
I
the
think
even
14 and a half,
ends.
don't you?
Just missed there and actually made the guard better on that rock on the tee lines. And now you will see Saskatchewan make use of that corner guard that was thrown up early.
Little short game. Think we're short.
Bite T.
Look, Colleen, help me. Look, look.
Let's curl this. Let's curl this.
A little bit light. They're working it.
Yeah, keep it going. Keep it
Great
going.
sweeping, Amber. She needed help that rock.
They dragged that rock a long way.
Fair enough. I deserve that.
Now Nova Scotia trying to freeze their way out of this one. If they can lock one on top of the button, Saskatchewan is forced
Always
to deal
straight.
with that.
Okay, go then. Go line.
All smooth deliveries, everything
Okay,
right
line's
at
good.
the stick.
Line's good.
Incredible
Always
control,
straight.
weight.
Straight.
A lot of times the week starts with a great slide, but after you do it a couple hundred times, the technique and the fatigue suffers a bit. So the fact that everybody's still stable and sturdy.
So Christina just a little short on that one. Amber's going to attempt to come around both the staggered yellow guards.
Yeah, that's a bad break for Nova Scotia to overlap those guards. You can't even play a run back now.
Okay. Line's good.
No, it's heavy.
Where are
If
we?
Amber can sink this one in there, Nova Scotia could be in a bit of trouble.
Straight. Clean. Straight. 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 Okay, clean. You're good. Make it good. Whoa.
Line's
Whoa,
looking
whoa,
really
whoa.
good.
It's bouncing off. Okay, go. Sorry, sir.
Perfect.
Well swept. Well thrown.
Hit the
Great
one I
shot.
just threw, maybe all that I can see of it.
Good sweep sound.
Okay.
Well, by playing this peel, this double peel, Nova Scotia could end up jamming on that side green rock.
I love the way they see it so quickly.
A lot of rocks thrown, Marilyn.
Curl. Hard.
You're really going to have to curl
Right
this
to
one
it.
over.
I think they would have liked to get that yellow spinning out a little bit more, but they do make contact with the green in the house, as predicted.
Yeah, what else do you like? Okay. Do you
So
want
the
this
call
thing
here is
smoother
just
or hair
top
more?
12, tuck a piece behind that yellow guard.
Top 12 acts as a potential scoring point, but more so as a guard to protect the two you have in the forefoot. If you can stagger those two rocks at the top of the house, it makes it really tough to get at the greens in the house.
Yeah, get in here. We need rings. Hard everything.
Weight
Hard
looks
line's
good.
Hard, you gotta go. Hard, you got a good one.
Trying to sneak it by.
Hard.
Little rub, but they get the bite? They don't.
Oh, good sweep. Thought I gave you a hair more.
Hair high.
Not perfect, but
Within the tolerance.
Get things
We used
spinning.
to call that
Yes.
when we played the
does
tolerance.
the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, out turn
If
hair
anything,
high.
you want it, you could be a little bit short,
Right there.
Yeah, you got her.
but it does give
Even if I can just
Owen
spin
a
it, at least
chance
it's
to
two and not
run
three.
that top green one
Yeah.
into the two on the forefoot and clear the house.
Tina, can I make the triple if I hit it low?
Well, that's what I was seeing.
Over
a
on
hair
sheet C,
low, and you get all
Alberta
three.
steals another
center
point
line, man.
in the bronze medal game. They're up 3-0 after 2.
Yeah, shade low. Yeah, peel 3/4. Yep. Other way, other way, other way.
Good.
Spins out. That was pretty hard.
Yeah. And
It's better than it was.
doesn't get them all, but it's certainly better than it was.
Yeah,
I don't know if there was a easy way to get that second rock
Yeah.
to get out just the way they were lined up.
No, you would have had to hit it absolutely perfectly.
What's my speed, Amber?
1475.
So they're playing, again, a top 12
Christmas tree.
draw in and around that yellow, so that all the yellow, the green, and the green are all straight in a row.
That's what she said, yeah.
As long as you can get a piece of this behind the yellow, there's no easy double. There might be a run double, but that's a daunting prospect when you're facing two.
Exactly.
Jason Ackerman's been so good on these draws all week. Just been dialed in on the draw weight and sinking these rocks
Line's
exactly
pretty
where he needs to
good.
put them most of the time.
Okay. Just
He
nibble
certainly
the
showed his
forefoot.
draw weight
Spin
to us in the
around right now.
semifinals. So let's see what he can do this end with his draws. So
If
Looks
you
a
need
little
to, nibble
hot.
four. Curl a bit.
Maybe top
No, we
four-ish.
want to go right to my broom.
Line's pretty
That's good,
good.
that's
They're
good.
tucking
Oh,
it in
stop.
behind. And mission accomplished, I think. Definitely no easy double. But
Oh, he's looking at the hit and flop underneath.
yeah, yes,
They just went
that's what I would play.
Yeah, just cross the nose
And
and
it's really
roll.
Yep.
Said nibble the four.
precise, but it's certainly there. If you
can,
can
yeah.
roll to the other side of the center line, would be totally buried and probably shot rock.
If he can stay
Yeah.
with enough of the button. Exactly. This is a key
Yeah,
weight
10-5.
shot. You can't overthrow this. Weight has to be perfect.
Close. Close.
Nice, easy control weight here, maybe.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Keep
Curl!
your broom down.
Curl! Hard!
Lovely.
Got a bit of roll, but maybe not quite enough. I think
So close. Good.
Touch that
Going by.
corner rock. I didn't see that.
Bumper.
it's one where if that matters, then this
half,
shot is
dude.
way
Yeah.
offline.
Let's see.
But definitely an opportunity here for Saskatchewan.
To pick up their deuce.
Is that good?
Just playing hack weight, backline weight, backboard weight.
Okay, bumper.
That shot
Bumper.
from Nova Scotia needed a curl, maybe
Like that
one
ice.
more inch to be perfect. Just didn't quite get the roll he was looking for. So last shot of the second end. Saskatchewan's Jason Ackerman looking for two.
Easy, easy. Yep. Okay, clean.
Just cleaning.
Clean, yep. Straight. Clean, no clean.
Needs to curl a lot.
Curl.
Curl.
Will it stick around? It
Oh
will
my gosh.
not. Just slides
Okay.
a little wide. 1 point on the board. Just didn't come up for him there.
That might come back to haunt
Sorry,
him.
Dave.
1 point on the board for Saskatchewan. We got a tie game after 2 ends here in this gold medal final.
A little bit more weight than maybe he wanted to throw on that one, I think.
Yeah, maybe just a little firm, but
Amber put her right hand out right away, saying whoa, because he gave it a little bit of an extension out.
Extension at the
outward.
end.
Yeah.
So we're down to a 6-end game, folks. All tied up. The hammer now goes to Nova Scotia. And they're on third rocks in the bronze medal game.
A 3.
Alberta with a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I think here should be good. Might even be 15 to T now.
Kirk Balderson is like 61 to Weeb's 22. What are the odds? I love it. Youth versus experience.
I think we're good.
We've seen Colleen be pretty intense this game. Very focused. She says the least on the team, maybe because it's her husband and she knows better. Or that's just her way.
Well, and that's another thing I've observed this week is just the players, they know their role.
Good, Colleen.
And everybody plays their role, and nobody's trying to do too much or do anybody else's job. They just stick to their own and do what they need to do.
And the job is just to outplay your opponent, each position. Outplay them, and odds are you're going to win.
Tight.
Line's good.
Once again, we get the center guard, corner guard opening.
I like a little bit of curl.
sequence.
To your broom.
No, line's, oh, it's like going sideways.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fine. Good.
Good shot, still.
And then we'll have to come around, and we'll see
Top
if
8,
that
I think.
corner guard ever comes into play.
And just glancing over here to sheet C, and slight opening for Manitoba. They're sitting 3 on the third second shot. Looking for a big hit.
Little farther than that, Jay. Copy.
Pardon me, they were sitting
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, right
3,
here then.
no, 3.
Sorry, Jay. I thought that's what you called.
No.
Okay. Maybe yell down because I can't see then.
Okay.
Perfect come around, perfect rock placement from Colleen.
Sorry, I guess he wanted a 3.
Jen will try and follow her down.
I was like, that is not right.
Sounds like Amber's confused about what that call was actually supposed to be, though, if they were calling for the guard again.
Yes, it was supposed to be a 3.
Okay.
Should be
And
close.
It went right in.
Line's good, close, straight. If you can, well, line's good.
The double guard in the
Okay.
third end is
Close.
extra
Gotta curl
aggressive,
now.
but
No, we can get it there.
hey, whatever you like.
They're
Always
slid
gotta
really
curl.
good.
More fun with more rocks in play.
Whoa. Yeah, carve it. Right here. Sit down. A 16.
Yeah, that's what I had on there.
Good shot.
Just a little bounce
15-7.
will allow Sam to come down to that. Freeze one on
No,
top.
15.
Owen said that was 16 seconds. That ice is
It's quick.
stinky fast.
Stinky.
Stinky fast. Yeah.
Clean. Yeah, we're good. We're to it. No, tough roll.
Yep.
Let it go. Just tight, Jay.
Okay, yeah, get it over. Yeah, go. Curl it. Curl it. Curl it. Curl it.
The other way.
Curl it. There you go.
Maybe not quite that fast.
fine.
Weight came off that one and
Okay.
comes up short.
Yeah.
Now Nova Scotia has the opportunity to hit the green one and maybe roll over to the wing,
Yeah.
try and get separation.
A lot more, but that's fine. Heavy board. Heavy.
It's like good weight from Adam.
Just,
It's curling though.
they're just
whoa,
past
whoa.
the guards.
Play for nose.
Yeah, well.
That's all we were
That's
getting.
what you got to do in a championship
Good
game.
scrub.
You've got to squeak by everything.
Didn't quite get the roll they were hoping for, and may
Yeah, I
give
do.
Saskatchewan an opportunity to run these greens. They're
I
almost
think
lined
nose
up.
does it. Run in the nose.
Just the nose.
A little bit of a drag effect runner here.
What turn do you want?
So if this does run and get the drag, Sam might be able to run one of those green ones back to the 2 yellow, and the 2 will split out.
This should be close.
Anywhere on the high side.
Ooh. Rocks go flying off the sheet.
Stay with the rocks. Those are our rocks. Come on.
Now an opportunity here for Nova Scotia to sit 2. He's playing hit on the green one and then a roll behind that green corner guard.
Lead. Okay, whoa, whoa. Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Close.
It's drifting off the
Curl.
line.
Trying to make it
Curl
curl
to
so
it.
to get a nice big
Follow
roll.
roll. Great
I
shot.
would say that is about
Perfect
Mission
roll.
accomplished.
exactly what they wanted.
Love that result.
And the fact that the 2 yellows are pretty much
Nice shot, Adam.
across from each other makes any sort of
Got 9-8.
double not possible
Normal.
Okay.
at this point.
I'd say about 7 or 8 feet apart, perfectly flat. That's a tough double.
Yeah, no double. So Amber trying to
Oh,
hit and roll, either behind the guard or a far roll to try and group the stones.
Far roll.
shot.
Nicely done. You want to bring that green back closer to the other yellow to hopefully set up a double at some point. And you'll see Nova Scotia again try to create the separation between the 2 yellows.
Okay, whoa, whoa. Clean, whoa, whoa. Curl, curl. Curl to it. Curl to it.
Trying to
Curl
curl it
Follow
over to get a
roll,
little
follow
roll. And
Leave it there,
again,
leave it there. Good.
pretty good, but
That's pretty good. Back and forth.
there
Normal
is at least a good roll you can
Okay.
get here.
Okay.
Amber's not taking on the double, but she can definitely get the roll over on top of the second yellow.
Jason's asked for firm weight, peel
Falling
weight.
over. Yep.
Yep. Really gotta go.
This is curling a lot. Up to the
Okay.
nose.
Even with that up weight. Yeah.
Wasn't Amber's best slide. Little speed wobble and an
Oh,
adjustment
this
on the
way's okay.
release, and I think maybe just got it started a little bit.
In my giddy up, so I didn't quite get
Yeah,
there.
and before the competition, I was
Yeah.
doing a little bit of history here, and of course, Saskatchewan
It's just
is
a
the
blur.
reigning
Here, the roll
mixed
spot,
champions. Different team, but they also won, they won last year. And for Nova Scotia, it's been since Mark Dacey won in 2011. So we'll see who will prevail here today.
Interesting how history kind of repeats itself and comes around full circle at certain points.
Cycle back.
Yeah, and it's amazing too
Lead.
that
Whoa.
all the East have got most of the
Great
championships being played in Newfoundland, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Where else? There's the trials
A lot of events
in
happening.
Halifax.
Oh yes, yeah.
The
lot of
East got it all.
Yeah, a lot of events happening in March in Summerside PEI.
That's right.
We'll have the juniors and the mixed doubles.
And there's a Grand Slam that's happening here in a few days out in Newfoundland. And
Make it.
Fun place to have a Grand Slam. I can speak from experience. Nobody better than the Newfies.
And Christina and Jen will be playing in that event. They won the Tier 2 level of the first slam, so that provides them the opportunity to play in the slam coming up here at the end of the month.
Now there's definitely a double in play. Jason Ackerman taking it on, trying to hit this pretty thin. And nails it.
Well done.
He likes that little perk in his slide.
Definitely, I was gonna say it on it. Even if we roll like a piece extra.
Just board?
Yeah.
So in the bronze medal game, Manitoba did manage to take a deuce in the third end. It's a tight one, 3-2 Alberta. Alberta has hammer in the fourth.
Board weight, hit and roll. Under the green, yep.
Owens indicated he's going to throw board weight.
Trying to get a little roll under the guard, which honestly, I don't know that I love at this
it'll
point.
curl lots here.
Almost want to leave it out in the open, make them get the perfect roll, so keep my blank options alive. If you go behind the guard and they make a freeze, you're in a bit of trouble.
It's been amazing how they've manipulated the rocks to get them so separated. Then roll back, get the double, hit and roll.
Curl.
Very mixed options of play here.
Whoa.
We're getting a
Whoa,
big
just
tree
we're rolling
here
to
in the
center.
third end.
That rock pretty much is wide open.
Yeah, no worries.
Man, that didn't grow much.
Control?
Yeah.
Wide open and then
We'll
some.
just
Got
get
room
that
on both
roll
sides.
across.
That guard should not really be in play, except that's where they want to roll.
Yeah.
They can tuck a piece, a big piece, would be
Control,
ideal.
guys. Get the roll across the face.
Nova Scotia would
thinking
be
a little
happy
more
to take
ice.
the blank if it's
A little
available,
more
but
ice.
if you can hide a good chunk of this rock, that makes it
You're
a lot
not,
tougher.
you're not agreeing with that, Sammer? Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, let's just make sure. Okay.
One thing too I noticed about Jason, he takes a good amount of time in the hat just to settle himself, focus on the shot that needs to be thrown. Sam's really working this one.
Oh, good.
I love it.
Perfect roll.
Jason's into this game, I can tell you that.
There is a small piece showing on the far side, but Owen is opting to draw for his one.
That camera angle's a little deceiving. You can't see quite as much of that back green as it looks from there, but
Think it'll be fresh here at all?
we're standing right behind it. There's just a little inch poking out on the
15?
outside. Not enough to take on for the peel, so they'll draw
Like
for
15.
one.
Okay. Yeah. Just bite 4.
Let's see if we can get a stopwatch time on this one. They were saying it was 16.
So square to the broom. He is tucking Maryland, but his shoulders are perfectly
perfect.
square coming out.
Piece of the 4.
Yep.
Line's
I
perfect.
like when he sits
Whoa,
in the
look up,
hat,
look
too.
up. Whoa.
Said I need 4
Whoa,
foot.
15.
I got a 15.2 on that. They're just walking it
Good seat.
right into
One
the
yellow.
button. One for yellow. Nova Scotia up 2-1 after 3 ends.
Nice throw, Owen.
Reminder, these games are only 8, so we're almost halfway through already.
Well, we've certainly had a lot of action in our championship game.
Some great shots made on both sides.
That's what you want in a championship final. A couple of big shots. Owen's triple in the second really changed the tide, and then Jason's double there
In the
was
third, yeah.
both of them kind of derailed what was a pretty good end for the other team. So it's a slugfest here. They're going back and forth with the big weight shots.
Should be halfway to tight.
Great.
So Jen
Doesn't need to
Baxter just
curl.
playing a center guard.
It'll finish really hard.
Tight to the
We're
rings.
good, Adam. Easy.
It'll take a really hard turn here in a sec.
It's great.
Perfect weight.
Nice. Good.
Corner.
Me too. Because the other
Jason
one was in
opting
the
for the
double.
corner guard.
We said it over and over, for those guards to be effective, they have to be close to the house. And that opening shot from Jen Baxter is pretty much perfect.
Okay.
Get it down. Right
Yes,
here.
because if we leave them way too high,
Get it down
they're
here.
not going to protect that big curl. You can still get around and
It's
play
not
those
curling.
nice hack weight, backline
Okay.
weight shots.
Good shot.
Good.
That's the first corner that we've seen get that tight to the house.
Splittable.
Yep. Manitoba and
Like the
Alberta
same
game, they're
way.
playing on turbo right now. They're almost done with fourth.
Yeah, line.
They're on
Gotta
Skip's
go.
Rocks already almost.
Okay, we're
I
all
think
over
the
this.
first
We're
end in
all
our
over
game
this.
made
Just leave a guard.
a little bit of time that allowed
all
them
over
to
it.
get that momentum going.
A little bit of curl, maybe. Okay.
So 2 center line guards for Nova
Top four.
Scotia.
Top 4.
Saskatchewan opting to come around them both.
They would have liked that second guard to
think
be a
so.
little bit higher. They're close enough together that the double peel is very makeable.
Well, we'll see how long these rocks, these guards last.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Okay, bite the 4 and you're good.
So based on the
Line's
sweeper's
perfect.
Yeah, I
call,
think
the
we're
weight
good.
looks pretty
Coming
good.
down.
Okay,
Sam,
There it goes.
bite the 4. Yep, curl and
Sam
go.
working it to make it
You're
curl.
good. You're good. Whoa.
Weight's
Good
perfect.
sweep,
It's frozen
to
right on
the
it.
top of the button,
Split
totally
center.
buried. Maybe sticking out a hair on the outside there. There's a good look at it.
Nova Scotia opting to draw right to the face of it.
Very positive release.
Okay, line's
I
good.
don't think so.
Line's good. Line's good. Close, close. Yeah, whoa, whoa.
Weight's
Whoa.
perfect.
Line's fine.
Weight's perfect.
Whoa, it's got to curl. We're bouncing.
There's a bit to curl and weight just a little hot.
Yeah, probably just a couple feet of extra weight and doesn't want to grab the curl the same way.
And more of a
I don't know what to do with
positive release on
Like
that
over
Yeah,
here, they're
probably.
just drawing.
last
Drop.
shot.
I don't mind that. What? I don't mind it. Okay, drop.
So interesting call
Yep.
here. I think some teams might be inclined to hit the yellow one and maybe roll behind the corner that was thrown earlier. But Jason opting to just come down and draw to the face of both those rocks.
Yeah, we're good. Top 4.
Okay, line's good.
Trying to set things up for a multiple score.
Gotta go now.
Yeah,
I think I would be tempted to play the first one, that little hit and roll, especially because you have the corner there.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with this, it's just a little more aggressive. Trying to put a big number on the scoreboard.
Good. Thanks, Jay.
Well, take advantage of hammering.
Pretty
the
sure we're
even end.
shot. I think it's just this still.
Nicely executed there by Sam Wills. That rock's not going anywhere.
Batter, you're running.
Where is their rock?
You're going to be throwing to biting 4.
Fighting the 4, but you need to be.
They're full 4.
So here we go,
Just
Maryland.
bite the
Lots of
4.
rocks in play.
Split center.
You're only getting rid of one of theirs. And
Well,
you're going
it
to leave
shows
guards.
that
So might as well just
each
freeze one
team
in there now.
knows the line, knows the draw weight, not afraid. They're playing for hammer to come home on the 8th end. That's what I would be doing. Let's see if his rock curls as much
Line's good.
as his opponent.
Line. Okay, go then.
He's quite as far out on
Well,
this
line's
one.
good.
It wasn't
Close.
as pokey with the positive
Yeah, go
release.
This
Weight looks a little better
top
here too.
left,
This should be a good
A bit
result.
lighter.
Still has quite a fair amount of
go now.
rotation. The line looks fantastic.
Yep. Great
Heads
shot.
up.
Thanks, Jen.
Good sweep.
Perfect.
Good sweep. Very good sweep. I like this.
Nice one, Adam.
Ever play this?
Little stumped as what to do here.
That's a
Especially
little
because I
scary,
think
isn't
that
it?
yellow on the button is shot rock. And it's tough to get at right now.
Yeah, I don't mind this. If you do this, it's okay.
Okay.
Hack.
Just trying to play enough
Back.
weight to jiggle things around here. Try and improve the angles so Saskatchewan could try to score a multiple score this end.
Hack.
He's got to move stuff around because
Yep.
that corner
Down a
guard's
bit.
going to be wasted,
Yep.
or he's going to use it for an in-off.
Well, I think he's trying to maybe. Well, this one's really going. Really going.
They're going to be on the top one.
Yellow. Yeah.
Rattle them around a little bit.
Probably just back line.
Yeah, I didn't hate the weight.
Yeah, like it wasn't. Yeah.
Would
I
have.
got air.
Don't know if that was good or not. I gotta kind of.
Think about that one. For
Yeah,
a minute.
the angles are all kind of.
Still not
I think it's
good.
just a
Not
shot
good
too
for
early.
Saskatchewan.
That yellow is obviously shot right now, and
Doesn't mean they
the
can't do
stagger on
anything
those
with this
three in
right
front
now.
of it means it's going to take
Little bit worried if they make this.
little effort to get that one
Okay.
moving.
Freeze. No, I think the green on the inside behind the yellows. Top 8-ish, wait.
If I was Nova Scotia here, I'd be half tempted to throw a guard. Guard the wall that's guarding
Yes.
shot rock.
Yeah. Because we're down to skip.
Okay, close.
Oh no, Amber's got.
Close. Off this.
Okay, third
Off
rocks.
this.
Yeah, Amber's
Close.
first.
Curl, curl, curl.
So on
Whoa, whoa,
sheet
whoa,
C
whoa,
here,
whoa,
we've
whoa.
got last rock for Alberta. They are drawing for
Good result.
wide open house, third anywhere in the paint for their third point.
Well, that released something.
Yeah, that makes it
Something
a
makes it.
lot easier for Saskatchewan to get at that shot stone now and to get things moving. When everything was freeze on freeze
Yeah.
on freeze, it was really locked up, but now there is a bit of space.
You like that?
I'm surprised
Sure.
he's not just trying to
Blast.
run,
That
run
run
the
back's
yellow
really
right
good.
now.
Yeah.
Make
Up
this
to
to make
you.
these go away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
right on the nose. 7/8 low.
Okay.
So
There it is.
yellow, yellow coming straight back, trying to maybe clip the yellow on the top of the forefoot, which could see a lot.
Of granite flying.
Exactly, a lot of yellows flying out the side door.
Close.
Curl. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Oops.
A lot of granite flying, but just missed the one they were going for in the house. Spills a green.
Which green one? I can't see any of it really. Oh yeah, I can, yeah. I could draw though.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's just this.
So in our bronze medal
Yeah,
game,
we're drawn
they're at
to
the
it.
fourth end break.
What's that?
Alberta is up 6-2
Ready, good?
with a
If you
3-point
go here, they could probably make this.
score in the fourth end to take a commanding lead.
But then if they do that, this probably sticks here. We could freeze. And they got to make it also. Play the freeze.
Yeah, I was just thinking if we get one in.
He's
here,
going to
then
play the freeze.
I don't want to give them too much space to blast
Well,
us all out.
That's a pretty aggressive call.
Can I throw the same?
I like it.
I like it.
A little
I
more.
mean, a little tap would be great too. Just
Well,
make
if
it back.
Christina makes this, it's Saskatchewan's in trouble.
I would love to move that back to at least back to the forefoot. Maybe count 2 or 3.
This really will put the pressure on.
Right here.
If it's made.
Yep.
Line's good.
Yep, line.
They like the line.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Weight looks a
Always
little
straight.
hot.
Yep.
Okay. Only if you have to. Line's perfect. Doesn't really need to curl.
A little.
But it's coming
No, it
down
doesn't, it doesn't.
nicely.
Great shot.
Great shot.
That is a lonely green rock in there.
Okay.
You can probably,
Good judge.
yeah. 7/8, 3/4.
Okay.
Just normal up what you've been throwing.
I don't see how this helps
Yellow, yellow.
Saskatchewan.
You could get a couple of them going and maybe create some space.
Depending on how this goes into the pile could be juggled around a lot.
You might be able to remove the one that Christina just threw as well. Just like that.
That's a great shot by
cleans it up.
Amber.
Yes.
Still not looking great, but it's better.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Although the big thing was they took the freeze away.
Unlocked everything
Yes.
and created a little bit more room to
It felt pretty
maneuver.
good.
Yeah, okay.
Saskatchewan is sitting shot rock on the edge of the button. Nova Scotia opting to just come down and freeze another one in there.
That's what I was hoping you'd say. Perfect.
Again, I'm surprised
just,
they're not
flip it.
calling it like backline weight, just trying to remove it a bit.
Well, just tap it back to the back four, and you know, then he's got to make a double play somewhere.
Heavy. Okay, line's great.
Okay, wait then.
Line's perfect.
Low line, low line.
Line's perfect.
Gotta curl.
They like the line.
No, line's okay.
They like the
Whoa,
weight.
needs to curl a lot. Okay, straight now, straight. Yep.
Straight,
Yep,
straight.
Hard, 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 hard. That's good. Very nice.
Pretty darn good.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
A successful end for Nova Scotia would be
You can't
forcing
get there.
Saskatchewan to take one.
We are one, but
You're one, Amber, but you're in danger too.
Well, they have it surrounded.
and I guess he still has
What happens if I play something off this and get these
Nova
two
Scotia would be happy with conceding the point here, taking the tie game
I
to the
think,
break.
yes.
Like, no, I was thinking easy control on the nose. Like right here, 7/8. Easy control. Well, that's what I want.
Yeah,
Right? To
this
give
is
myself some
probably
breathing.
going.
Well,
Yeah.
this is going. I know.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, your shooter there. There'll be 1, 2, 3. Well, that's what I was wondering. Guess it'll drag to there.
He might not have. And then he's tapping this though. But then we're lined up that way. Okay. Okay. I'm not saying that's a shot. Yeah. Okay, we gotta save some time here.
Okay, yeah. So just back 4.
Back 4.
Looks like they've opted
Yeah,
for a
no, it's
little
probably
bump on that
wise.
pile,
I
trying
see
to
what you're saying.
release the backing.
Back 4.
And release those two yellows that are staggered. And they're just, if he could tap it a little bit, he might have something open
the
on his
time,
next shot on this, on the
15
right-hand side.
Could be a little bit dangerous with
I think it's dangerous.
move that green one too far, and all of a sudden yellow could be counting 2 or 3.
Well, especially with Owen's hitting ability.
First shot of the end for Jason Ackerman.
You're out there. You're out there. Sam. No. Curl.
Trying to carve it up to get a piece of this yellow. Not going to hit a whole lot of
No.
it.
I'm not going to move it at all.
Oh boy.
interesting.
So when I'm doing this, there's
Now,
lots of room.
can you-
Because
and
Owen's got to be
down.
careful
It's
here.
just
He doesn't run that green into his
Wanna
yellow
have a look
to
at
make
this,
it
Adam?
easier
I
for
think
Saskatchewan.
I think he's looking
there
at
and then to
coming
there.
off the outside green
think
and
that it
running that
goes-
green sideways. It'll chip off the back of
That
one
yellow.
of those
Why don't
yellows,
you
but
just hit this
if he
skinny
throws
and
it
just
hard
go
enough,
like
it should
that?
spin out.
So if he hits the back of that top
Right.
yellow stone on the right,
Yeah. Yeah,
will
I
it
like that.
come back onto the back yellow, or will it roll over top of it?
No, it hits that.
Should
and then it
have
hits
a
that.
lot of spin,
Momentum,
I imagine, at
yeah.
that point. So I think it would kick
I
out
think if
sideways.
He knows that guy, and then he's got to roll right to the button.
And even if it stays there, there will be 3 yellows right across the top,
Top of the house,
top
yeah.
of the 4-foot
Well, you
with
gotta- you gotta
guards out
kill
front.
that.
So
Out
it would still almost guarantee a
Just move it on the 4-foot.
Yeah.
good force. I just want to see him throw it.
Yeah, I know. Then it's
Yeah,
a steal.
but
yeah.
I'm thinking in my
I
head,
think
why
it's
be
just
so
hot.
complicated?
that.
Why don't you just tap it back and lie your, you know?
Well, I think if he leaves it
Fine.
there, then Jason Ackerman
Yeah.
can use it to come in off the
I think
next
it
one.
will curl here.
So this one will have some spice on it.
Well, we're down here to Skip's last rocks.
Because even if I move it and spin off,
Well, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Get the stopwatch out on this one. I want to see the hog-to-hog time.
well, even if Owen guarded this side up, how does Saskatchewan score 2? If he doesn't
close.
make a play, like how does Saskatchewan score
just
2?
Not as much weight as I was expecting. He's just playing a little,
Tapping.
Curl!
little tap on this one.
Straight!
I thought they would play the
Curl!
double.
Curl!
To sit 4?
Curl!
Curl to it.
Nice, Owen. Good.
That's really good.
Good. Probably a
9-3.
steal.
That's great.
I
That's good roll.
don't know
Yeah,
how
it's like when you're
Saskatchewan
like,
scores
I don't
here.
know those. Yeah, me too. That's good. Or just roll.
Is there a
Block
little
them.
jiggle and a
That's amazing.
little
Yeah.
jiggle roll down?
I
No,
don't
you
think
could,
that
you
rock
could
on the
bring
center line in the top 4 goes anywhere where
One.
Because it was so good.
no matter
I can't
how you
see
try it.
You can't. It's overburied. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you might be able to squirt one through and sit on the side of the button.
Like,
Whoa.
just jiggle it?
Do you over
here.
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah.
Really nicely executed there by Owen.
Okay.
Able to get rid of the shot rock, but also rolled to
A great
really
spot.
good spot.
Yeah.
I can score.
Okay.
So,
I don't
what are we
like the
playing
odds
for-
there either.
What turn am I playing here?
Probably easier with
Out turn.
the
So
out.
if he's thinking about coming off his own and rolling into the button area.
I think it's going to run straight down the sheet, don't you?
Well, I'm not playing big weight, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw like.
Whoa.
So I'm here, right?
This
yeah,
is
it's a third.
Yeah.
It's got to nut it right on there
Yeah.
almost. Well,
Great
Yeah.
shot if you make
even
it.
if I make that,
but
I gotta get rolling.
Could be the game
I
right
know.
here if you don't.
Like that was my other thing was this one.
Ackerman,
I think
I
you can see
think
enough of
they
it for that.
played
Just the
too
double
hard into the 4-foot area. You know, they put a perfect corner guard out and then didn't use it. Like, that's timing, right?
We commented a few times earlier that this is the aggressive call. This is
Yeah.
the aggressive call. But
Yeah.
with that aggressive call generally comes a little bit more risk. And that's kind of
High risk.
the nature of the game.
Control
I think
weight,
he's
there's
playing
no
a double here,
here.
trying to just sacrifice the
Yeah.
1 point. They're playing the
Steal one.
scoreboard. So that if they give Nova Scotia the single point, the game is still only a
Is that
deuce
enough ice, guys?
separating the two. So I think he's looking to just cut his losses.
Yeah, I think that's the right call here. If you miss the in-off, or even if you give up 2, that game starts to creep out of hand. Being down 2 halfway through the game, not the end of the world.
Exactly.
Oh, clean! Yeah!
Yeah! Whoa!
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Good, Jay.
And that's about as good as he could have done it.
Yeah. Well thrown, well swept. And that takes us to our fourth end break.
1 point on the board for Nova Scotia. They'll go up 3-1. We'll take a couple minutes and join you for the fifth right after this.
On Amber's first, do we not have an opportunity on those yellows to hit maybe a third to a quarter on the top?
Niagara College ball.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on. Okay, well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.
Okay, the 5th end underway. Jennifer Baxter throwing up lead rocks for Nova Scotia. They've got a 3-1 lead after what was a little bit of a quagmire of an end there.
Entertaining first half though, Brian. Lots of rocks in play, lots of options for shots. They're opting to come into the rings with that 2-point lead and only 4 ends to go. We saw that similar this morning in the semifinal that we were observing.
A little bit of a momentum swing I'm feeling going to Nova Scotia right now.
Line's a little tight.
Yeah, anytime you can make your opponent concede the one, you knew you were scoring even before you threw that rock. So obviously you'd like to steal 2 or 3 if you can, but anytime you can make him throw to cut you down, that's always a moral victory.
Yep.
I think that's close.
Okay. Line's really good. Still always at him. Doesn't really need to curl.
Needs to sit.
Yeah, okay. Probably over curling by about an inch.
All the players on the Nova Scotia team having a very successful year so far. Qualifying in events, winning events on the men's and the ladies tour. Sets them up nicely for success here at the mixed.
Now, getting back to the East Coast, how they ended up with all of the competition on their side, PEI, Nova Scotia, and Outlet, all of the committees in the East had put bids in, and they didn't know which ones were bidding.
Yeah, drill it hard.
Everyone just played their own part, and they won all the bids. So
it all came together.
How does that work? It's called karma.
Holy smokes,
So-
that was amazing.
Well, and the East Coast will put on a great show on all those events, especially the trials, the pre-trials. I'm sure they will be well attended and a great time. There's nothing like East Coast hospitality, Marilyn.
Oh yes, I can taste the butter and lobster
Well, that's
already.
not very good. Straight. Straight. Whoa. Well, yeah. Yep.
Not
yep,
all of the
straight.
events are on the East Coast. I just wanted to look up where
Whoa.
the big ones are this
Why
year. We will have the Briar in Kelowna, BC.
That's the only one.
Scotty's
Okay.
in
Yeah.
Thunder Bay, Ontario. The Men's Worlds in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. So
Okay.
there's a
So we've got the mixed doubles.
Probably just the draw.
We've got the Olympic trials, and we've got Grand Slams.
and
I'll fight through
the
that.
juniors.
Yeah.
And the juniors.
Under 20s are going to be in Summerside PEI, and the mixed doubles. There's a junior mixed doubles qualifier at the same time as the mixed doubles.
And the Senior Canadian Championships are being held in St. John, New Brunswick.
Yes.
In less than a month, a couple of weeks.
Yes, couple of weeks. We have our own Ontario, Joanne Rizzo, going to her second senior competition. Then Teresa Breen, originally from Ontario, going representing Nova Scotia. We wish them all good luck.
It'll be like a old homecoming.
Oh yeah.
I think Diane Gouchla is representing BC.
Yes.
She used to play in Ontario. Lonnie McDonald representing Alberta. Strong team there.
Big weight coming from Adam McEachern. Trying to run the yellow back into the pile.
And Christina is running.
Sounded like firecrackers there.
It did.
Pop, 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 pop. One more event in Ontario coming up in a couple of weeks will be
I
the
think we'll be
Everest
okay.
Club Championships. That's up the road in Barrie.
that's really taken momentum too. I think, again, developing curlers at a grassroots level, giving them opportunity to compete at a national level too is fantastic.
Yes, it's very popular inside the club, and it makes you feel like your season has got some sort of a direction or a focus to go to play at a championship.
There are a lot of good curlers who realize they're never going to a Briar or a Scotties. It's nice to have something else to play for.
Yeah.
Sit 2.
By 2.
What weight do you like?
11, but
Okay, let's throw 11.
So Manitoba rebounded with a 2 of their own in the 5th to make it a little closer, 6-4. And Alberta has Hammer playing 6.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, yeah. To it. Whoa. Yeah. Follow the roll.
Nice soft weight hit here, trying to avoid the jam on the back, which is done successfully. Looks like yellow's sitting 2.
Board.
Yep, sitting 2.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Straight.
Nice controlled weight here by Amber. And, just missed.
She just needed
that back
tiny tick.
Yeah, any rub there probably would have moved it far enough to sit 2.
10-5.
Not to be. Missed it by just a sliver.
Whoa, clean. Whoa, close. Yep. Whoa.
easy.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Good.
Nose
Great
hit
shot.
from Christina Black. Again,
Same
yellow
fellas,
sits
make
2.
the double.
And again, Amber's going to try to take on the double.
Control. What weight? Sorry, Jay.
Same weight.
So Amber confirming the weight with Jason. Just asking for a nice control weight, not overthrow it. You have to make sure that your shooter stays around.
Easy, Sam.
Whoa.
Communicating to the sweeper, she thought maybe she underthrew it a little bit.
You don't get a second crack too many times in the same shot.
Oh, great shot.
And
That time.
Success.
Gets it.
Double.
Nice shot.
beautifully done with that weight. Wow.
What is that,
Hack
like
weight
half
double.
hour?
Control.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, 2 very much in play for Saskatchewan.
I love it when the corner guard comes in play. See how long they stay there now when Owen's getting into the hack here.
Intern. Yep. What's that?
Oh, and trying to get a bit of a roll
3/4
over
will just make the roll.
towards that other green. Try to bunch those rocks together like we were talking about a few ends ago.
Well, that one yellow stayed around at the back of the house. It's not in the rings, but we have to be careful. Careful here. As skip rocks are played, something doesn't jam on it.
Ooh.
Okay.
What's the number?
Probably 1475 here, but ask them. We haven't really gone this way.
Just the one.
I know.
What's my number? Okay, let's see.
So about 15 seconds. Amber said 14 3/4 between hog lines for draw weight. Just trying to put something on the open side.
want to keep this one in front of the tee line so there's no cross house double. You know, if there is an option, Owen will probably try to throw it.
Cortina, yep.
Stepping out of the way.
Going deep though.
Hard.
Christina Black really working it.
Is it all the way through? Just hangs on.
Just hangs on.
How much do I have of this?
And here's, do you take on the cross house double?
Do you like it?
I think that's the first time we've seen Jason heavy on a draw
His
today.
draw weight has been spot on. Oh, it looks like he's
like
going
a quarter
to.
or third.
A third.
Yeah.
Owen. I think if anyone can throw it, it'll be him, Marilyn.
He's not afraid.
No.
As long as you get your one, the second might be a bonus.
Exactly.
It's, not exactly a high percentage shot, but it's certainly there. But make sure you get the first one.
What's that? Okay.
Whoa.
Close.
Yeah.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh, I think they like it. Oh, it backed up on him. It looked like they were on it where they wanted to be, and it seemed like it straightened out right at the end.
Now, this is where I always say this. When you're a skip, I know you just threw the first draw, you were heavy. Why wouldn't you throw it into the 4-foot like you should, like you're expected? He's going to play the same shot again.
Follow himself down.
I've seen more skips mess this shot up by doing that. A skip should be able to draw on a dime to the 4-foot.
He's got one in his pocket already. Basically,
right off this.
Hit the paints for two.
Okay.
Sam Wills
Yeah,
just
curling earlier.
cleaning it clean.
Looks good.
Good.
Prove me wrong.
Good. Two green. Two green.
I was pretty sure he was going to make it, but nope.
I don't know. For me, if I'm practicing any shot, because that's a practice shot, I'm practicing to the 4-foot.
All right.
He's already made 100 of those, though, so he had
Variety.
tried to fix the one he
Variety.
missed.
Tie ball game after 5 ends. The hammer advantage now in Nova Scotia's favor. They have the hammer in the even ends.
Who's counting?
So if it plays out the way without a blank end, it would be 2 hammers to 1 in favor of Nova Scotia.
I think it's real nice here, yeah.
But just looking at the time clocks, I'm not certain. Saskatchewan might be just a smidge tight on time. They're down to 8.5, almost 8 minutes compared to Nova Scotia's
11:42.
11 and almost 12. So
8 minutes for 3 ends. Not a ton of time, but not quite a crunch yet.
Feels tight to me.
You just don't want any more ends like the 4th where you have to
think
too hard about all your angles and whatnot.
So maybe some quick decisions here.
They do have a timeout, so they can stop the clock once.
Whoa,
Close,
line.
that's a little light.
Curls and moves will help you.
It does need to curl. It does. We're wide.
Yep.
Yep,
Nova
yep,
Scotia
yep.
opting to come
Okay,
around the center.
Line's getting good.
Gotta go for weight.
Want to be top
Man,
8,
she spun the
just
crap out of
fighting
that.
top 4.
Good. Great shot.
Perfect weight.
Pretty good.
16.
Well, there,
Saskatchewan will ignore it, try to throw a high center guard. Try to keep these both touching the center line and as far apart as possible.
well, there's his little strategy change there. Not throwing the corner guard out, playing to the center.
Pretty close, hey?
Maybe Owen feels more comfortable playing around the 4-foot.
Just staying out there.
We're okay. We're okay.
Needs to stop, yeah, needs to stop.
The corner guard is a little more offensive, and I think Owen's content being a little more conservative at this point and just making sure he's got an easy
That's
shot
good.
for hopefully one, maybe two. If he can score here, he's definitely got the advantage going into the final two ends.
Jen, I think Owen indicated for her to come around
Okay, close
to
line.
the face of it.
Close. Get line if you can.
Trying to shrink that scoring area, make sure that they have control of it.
I don't expect that Nova Scotia is going to leave those guards there very long once the 5 rocks have
We're
passed.
bouncing.
It's another great shot, though.
Good shot.
Great weight control by Jen.
Right on the nose. So like easy board.
So even though it looks on the camera that those 2 rocks are buried, the way that the ice curls, Jason feels that Sam can get to the nose of this top yellow rock.
Clean.
With board
Real
weight.
nice weight.
Clean. Clean. Straight. 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 Straight.
This one just took off on him, and he squeaked it by just.
Great sweeping by Colleen.
And the crowd goes crazy here.
Double peel.
A good crowd on hand today, Marilyn.
Absolutely.
This final.
Been very well supported by the
I think
club
it double
membership
jams on ours.
and curlers in the Niagara
There we
area.
go.
I've seen a lot of players that we know from years past.
As predicted, guards are going to be removed.
Clean. Yep.
It's fine. I got this one.
Nose the back one.
Board. Gotta wait. Board.
Okay, I don't get this. Why are you hitting a back 8-foot rock when you've got a rock in control
Yeah, I'm
on top 8?
a little confused by that myself. I thought he might be throwing a freeze or a tap or even another guard.
Yes! Hard!
Curling.
Oh man, hard.
Lucky to stay around.
Yeah, I don't get that call.
No, neither do I.
Yeah.
It's board weight.
Go, Sam.
Board.
So.
I think it curled more
Hair
than
more.
they had anticipated. Jason just said, good throw, Sam. So that usually indicates that it was a issue with where the broom was held.
Clean. Yep.
Nova Scotia looking for a little board weight hit and roll. This one also curling pretty hard. By the guard, contact, and the roll.
Good.
Oh, the only thing I could think of with that last shot is that by hitting it and eliminating yellow rocks, maybe bringing the blank into play so that it would force Owen to maybe take in the odd end so that he has hammer coming home, so that Jason would have hammer coming home. Just a thought.
I think he'd be happy with the blank. I think you're right, but
Not great.
I think the call, he was trying to stick around. Which,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Why throw up guards then if you want a blank?
he had some stuff to play with in that control zone and hit in the back 12. Just a little head scratcher there, but
Yeah.
nice double there, executed.
What are we doing?
Just nose it.
Amber Holland.
Made a couple of those today.
Yes.
Okay.
Clean. Yeah. Whoa.
Easy. I felt heavy.
Clean. Whoa. Curl.
Straight.
Whoa. Straight. Yeah. Sorry about that. Good. 10-6.
Probably, hey?
Control.
Control.
You can feel the momentum, the speed of the game now is really picked up.
Well, I think too, maybe that was part of it as well. He knows that the time clock is ticking and he's trying to figure out a way to simplify things so that it doesn't require a lot of thinking.
Whoa! Roll that thing. Roll that thing.
Great roll to the right to the button.
Nicely done. Great line call too, just to get that just right. Good throw from Amber. Great sweep from Sam.
Small piece of the one on the button showing. Should be removable for Christina.
Surprised they're not playing the run on the guard. But this is also great if you make it.
Nice clean release. Looks like her weight is well controlled. Little flop to the open side. Room goes down quickly as Jason scurries to the other end. They're definitely aware, I think, of the time.
Down to about 7 minutes now, which again is not a lot of time, but if you're decisive, it should be enough.
It makes me nervous when the time clocks enter into a championship game. Yes, you've got to manage it throughout the whole game, allow your timeout to play in is, I don't know, walking on eggshells for me.
Easy. On the outside right now.
Going back to your conversation about maybe they want the blank. Do you think Nova Scotia blanks if they have the option?
Yeah.
I think so. I think
absolutely.
Owen's confident. They'll maybe go to a try for a deuce in 7.
No, it will just roll the back button.
No, he said, yeah.
I feel the 5-rock rule has really changed how safe you are with hammer.
John, get 2.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Well, here's something interesting here, Brian. He's thinking about maybe coming around.
I think I'd rather try and get our 2 than go like try and blank, right?
I kind of agree with Christina.
Yeah.
I like this
Speed's
call
nice
because
here.
they have more time.
quick.
They've got actually 4 more minutes than Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan was one that changed the momentum in this end because of the time. And he, you know, if he lets Nova Scotia blank this end, he'll look for another blank. It's a fight to see who has hammer and 8.
Yeah. This is the same ice as that.
We keep talking about scoring in the even ends and try to control the hammer in the even ends. And if you're going to play a 2-end game, do you want a head start or not?
Yep. Well,
I'll take the point, I think.
Line's good.
So I like this call because it is potentially
Line's
going to give them a shot at 2.
a lot of great debates and a lot of great conversations about that over the years, Brian.
Yeah.
About, I don't know, when I was playing and we were playing 10-end games, I was always happy when we scored in the 8th end.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if it was a single.
Okay.
No line on that shot the whole way down.
Just went really
Took
nice.
forever to come over.
Well, it's back 4 weight too.
Enough.
Just a little heavy, didn't quite catch the curl, and
the force will be on.
the force will be on, but I don't think Nova Scotia's too sad about that.
No,
like I said, you're still going to be leading. You're still going to be on serve with the hammer. Just have to avoid the blank in the 7th.
In the 7th end. That's key. Well, it's always a good sign when they're yelling clean out of your hand.
Has to curl a little bit. They're going to get a good chunk of it. And
work it over.
Right up to the nose.
Well thrown. And Owen just opting to draw for his 1.
I like Owen's
Can I have
timing
Mr. Shea
on
last?
the high risker shots than I do on
Just a little bit less.
Saskatchewan's right
Like, it
now.
doesn't need to be crazy.
It's proved that he's been momentum-wise kind of just ahead of the calls than Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Same.
you got to make this shot.
Just throw it to your sweepers and
Just through it. You got to think this one's going to be close.
Close line.
Okay, line's good.
Line's great. Close, yeah.
important to keep the brushes down, keep it clean.
What?
This should curl right up. And
Where we at?
looks pretty good.
Great. Nice.
If I had a sweeper like McEachran, boy,
One yellow.
they make a lot of shots.
They sure do.
So a point on the board for Nova Scotia. They will have a 1-rock lead going into the 7th. Exciting finish coming up here in St. Catharines.
Well, great game, Brian. I'm just excited that the fans here in St. Catharines have been treated to a really good game.
Our semifinals were a little lopsided, so it's always nice to see a tight one in the final when everything's on the line.
A bounce back, exactly.
A championship game.
And over in the bronze medal game, we have Alberta up 7-4, playing the 7th end. And Manitoba, well, they're on 3rd rocks. Manitoba is draw. There's a few rocks in play. Unfortunately, we don't have a camera shot on there, but they're hanging in there.
Yeah, with hammer, they could take 2 here. And
Yeah.
Looks in.
They'll have an exciting finish as well.
Exactly.
No, it might slow down.
It's like really curling. It looks close.
It's still a biter. It's got to slow down.
15-7. Yeah, still in the rings. Okay.
Is it in the house? It is. And you will see Jason Ackerman
Control.
hit it. They said he had to avoid the blank, and throwing your first one in, not the best way to do that.
Small mistake by Nova Scotia. And if Saskatchewan can get to the nose of this stone, that green stone won't be able to be removed.
10.
I think that's one of the first miss we've seen.
From Jen. She's been
Back to
spot
half,
on, yeah.
Really curled. Thanks for letting me know the weight.
Okay, center guard.
Guard it.
Yeah.
So great shot by Colleen.
I think Nova Scotia actually likes the fact that that guard stayed there. Now they're going to throw another guard, and they'll have some junk to play with to hopefully force Saskatchewan into taking one.
Yeah.
Weight's good.
I think we're good. I think we're to that
Okay,
logo.
got to curl. Okay. You can just carve it. Yep.
We're
Great shot. Perfect.
Great shot by Jen.
That's pretty perfect.
It's like back 12.
So Jason, in this instance, is asking Colleen to just have about T-line weight, and ideally you want to split the 2 greens onto the rings to sit 2.
Yeah, I gotta go. Gotta
Back
go on this. Really gotta go.
Back 12.
One of the more complicated shots a lead ever gets to throw.
Yeah, but if he ticks it, it replaces, and that shot is
And that
back. Well, risky shot and a very intense moment in the 7th end, I thought.
Yeah, that is one of the few times this week that no-tick rule has come into play.
She was close.
There have been a couple others, but most of the games we've watched haven't, that hasn't happened very much.
No, because they avoid it.
Yeah.
And I think she had a little bit more weight than they had anticipated. Maybe she needed a bit more ice.
The other thing that is a factor in that is that you don't have to be close to these guards to curl around them. You can miss them by a foot and still bury them.
Yep.
So you don't have to get too tight to those guards.
Say back 8.
I mean, it's a great call if you make it, right?
I was
You
just
miss
trying
it.
to curl it.
Go.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Good.
That puts a lot of pressure on them.
That is pretty buried. You can only see an inch of that, but
You want to go? Yeah. Okay, yep, you're right.
I didn't think that was
15 seconds.
as obvious as it was when Jason put the broom down.
Well, good for Sam. You can see that Jason too. His movements are getting quicker in the house. He's trying to rush the shot.
Cannot touch. Good.
All right, guard.
Guard this.
And a blank here for Saskatchewan would be a small victory. Again, trying to get that hammer coming home in the 8th end, and then go hard for the deuce.
Yeah, I think Nova Scotia would be content with any score, even two.
Even if it's 2.
Not
exactly.
terrible, but they want that hammer in the 8th. Owen coming out to help with the scrub, giving his sweepers a break. And walks it
Great
right
shot.
over, back to the center line. Great finish.
I like playing it. Just enough to kill it.
Just board that.
Easy board.
Just board.
So just a board weight shot. Trying to get to the one that's on the top of the 12 foot, top of the 8 foot. But if anything in this situation, your tolerance is to make sure that you at least get the top one.
Roll it in.
Looks like they're rubbing the top.
They're on it.
Good. Nice shot.
That's not the end of the world.
Plan B is perfect.
Yeah. Now, Nova Scotia has to make a decision here. Yeah. Either hit that one, split the rings.
10-5.
10-5, nice control weight hit. If you can keep those yellows separated and avoid a double, you should have your force in play.
Okay, up. Whoa. Yeah. Lead. Good shot.
Good sweep.
Well thrown by Christina. Nova Scotia sitting 2.
Okay.
Well, Jason indicating that he'd like Amber to hit the top yellow one and roll over to the other side yellow one. I don't know if there's a double there per se, but as long as she gets it close to the other yellow one, it groups the rocks, gives them a chance to get a double future shot.
Yeah, it's a tough double unless you've got an absolute cannon, but the roll would be good enough.
To come to nose.
Good sweep.
Now, a good shot here from Christina Black could really put the force on.
Saskatchewan's going to have to think.
Yeah, just didn't
They don't
quite.
have time to think.
I know.
Okay, clean. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
We got the hit, and how far is it going to roll? Right behind the guards, splitting the house.
Perfectly done.
Edge to edge.
Make this roll.
There is a stagger corner guard there. If Amber can get a little bit of an inside roll, they'll be protected ahead of the tee line.
Again, she's going to be controllable weight. Sometimes out there, things can go awry.
Close. Go. Whoa, straight.
And when you get out this wide, sometimes you don't, the ice can be a little tricky, but it looks like she's got a great shot.
Could have been off it just a hair to curl up a bit more or call for the curl sweep.
Green.
But I think Nova Scotia's happy that there's a few rocks in the house at this point, and it looks like somebody's going to score.
Exactly. Tough. Looks like Saskatchewan is shot rock and not really accessible to remove. So Nova Scotia's opting to draw.
What's that? No, I think that'll be close. Full 8 depth. If you get full 8, we'll be shot. Okay, go then.
Yep, line.
And the line's getting tight quickly.
Hard line.
This will finish hard.
Line's pretty good.
I've seen it many times.
Whoa, then. Line's good.
Couple of
gotta curl
looks
a
of the
hair.
broom by Adam, straighten it out a little bit.
Straight by it.
He's a great sweeper.
Or by it anyway. Curl. Nice weight.
Perfectly put down.
How's that look?
Would have loved it maybe a foot or two shorter to be above that.
Just a little
that
higher,
goal,
yeah.
But I think it's mission accomplished now.
Maybe a little more ice.
So Jason's just playing a controlled weight hit. Tap that yellow one back, maybe roll to the center.
Can't see any of it, I don't think, so you're really relying on that curl.
You guys think like I got
And
to
we've
be
got
just
handshakes in the bronze medal game.
You okay with this? Yeah.
Alberta will finish that one off and claim the bronze.
Well, good for Alberta. Crafty team. Age prevails over youth. But two spectacular teams.
Good. Lots of room right now. Clean.
Oh, it's curling. They got room.
They need it to curl. Is it going to come up enough? No.
Lots of gasps in the audience.
Even if I end up back.
Even if you're here, even if you're there.
Maybe overthrew it a little bit.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it seemed like maybe a little bit more weight than he meant to throw, or for that ice.
And just grazing it makes it pretty tough to remove on his next. Owen has to be careful with where he places this rock, so he doesn't give Saskatchewan any shot at a double for a multiple score.
Okay.
T-line.
T or further.
T-line. Curling.
All you, Adam.
Line's good. T-line.
All you.
Line's good.
All you.
Whoa, curl. Yep. Okay. Let me go. Okay. I
Nice.
was like, I can go if you want.
Let's go.
Good.
Great weight by Nova Scotia. Well swept.
Even. Can't do a thing about it.
Great shot.
Let's go.
Jason and the Saskatchewan team opting to just tap this back for their single.
Forward.
It seems to me in this game too, Saskatchewan has had to make the big shot. Otherwise, it's not going to be a good decision. So these are half-two shots. Puts a little bit more pressure on you.
But following his pre-shot routine. Take his time, take a breath.
Too much. Clean. Curl.
It's hanging on the center line.
There it goes. They like it.
It's still going. There you go.
Well thrown.
Boy,
Never a doubt.
making it tight.
One green.
Never a doubt. Nova Scotia concedes that it is the single point for Saskatchewan. Tie game coming home.
Couldn't ask for anything better. So Saskatchewan needs the steal. Nova Scotia needs to take their one. Should be an exciting end, folks. And as we're waiting for the end to get going here, a huge shout out to all the volunteers who've given their time for the last week, the timers, the servers, people working in the Players Lounge. They've all had a great week. And well done.
Well done from the St. Catharines Golf and Country staff. I know they're really looking forward to making sure all the teams are well looked after. So, and Michelle Scott, again, kudos to you and your committee for really showcasing our city, and Dave Pallin, our wonderful ice maker, for making it easy for the curlers to play on championship ice.
Right in my room.
I don't know if we can get it there.
Oh. Okay, well then high.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Okay, game's on, last end.
In between.
Little light.
Well, Owen hasn't changed his MO all game.
Top
We
four.
put the guard out,
Got
he's
room.
going around.
Got room. Got room.
Yeah, it's just so
Line's pretty close.
difficult to bring that
Still
corner
got curl.
guard into play once you get the center guards
Yeah,
up
you
and you
got
start
room,
playing
you got room,
around
Adam.
it.
Only if you can. Top
The corner, you
Nice
have to really
shot.
commit to using
Well
it. So I
done.
think he's just decided, you know what, we're playing most of the game around the center anyway. I'm just gonna beat them there.
Nice.
They're not gonna leave the guards up very long either. They're gonna be hitting, just to make sure that Owen has a shot.
Yes, but Ackerman also, this is the time constraint, and has to follow, to steal this end, right?
Well, I think the last two were played fairly quickly. I think he's made up a little bit of time.
And he's got one timeout.
And he still has his timeout. Exactly. He's opting for two center guards.
I think
Shouldn't
we're
have to
in.
think too hard about the first few shots anyway.
Okay.
She's in.
That's not what he
Top
wanted.
eight.
No. And that's when you're rushed, right?
Adrenaline, yeah. Final end adrenaline.
Yeah, you got her. It's a little less.
And a special thanks to you too, Brian. It's been an absolute pleasure
Weight's
in the
close.
booth, working in the
Top
booth.
8.
We trained him,
Well,
didn't we? We trained you in one day.
I don't know, I was the rookie.
It's been a pleasure, guys. So thank you guys for being here too, and for all of the guest hosts we've had all week.
Distance. Get it to it. Get it to it.
I think curling fans across the country certainly appreciate the streaming. Not all family members can get here, and being able to
I
watch
think we
them
play this.
still is
Can you get
certainly
that back?
appreciated.
Get that
So
back
kudos
button.
to Curling Canada for making that happen.
Yeah, hack.
And one more shout out for the gang from Niagara College, Canada, who are
Yes.
arranging the streaming and have been all week. The production is all on them, so we just talk a lot, but they push all the buttons.
Just hack.
Clean.
Just hack.
Big thanks to their program for providing streaming for all 4 sheets. So you can basically watch every game almost from all week.
They lost the guard.
Probably
Oh,
just hair light, hey?
that one really curled. I think it may have caught something the way Sam's cleaning up
Feel it?
halfway down the sheet.
That's too bad.
6.
You never want to see
Oh,
that at the
3.
last end of a championship game.
No.
All right, Adam. Deep breath.
So now, Owen just wants to keep this as simple as possible. Hit everything you can. Make sure you've got a path for a draw or maybe an open hit on your last one.
Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean. Great toss, buddy.
Good job, Adam.
Very nice.
I think just the guard. Okay.
You don't have much fear of him missing a peel.
Well, if you throw it hard enough, you take the
I think
curl
we're
out of the
only been back
equation.
line
So
by two.
just
We got
make sure
there.
you throw it straight.
But
So what Saskatchewan's doing here, they want to try and get to the nose of the top yellow. Just push the back yellow
a
one
little
back
more.
to the back 4. So they're trying to build a bit of a wall here.
Needs to curl. It needs to curl. Really got to go.
in front of
Clean.
Chloe, get in front of it.
Yeah. Clean. Straight. Straight.
Coming up close
Straight,
to the nose.
straight. Good.
Right to it. Well done.
Great shot.
Now that back 4-foot rock becomes a problem.
Third of a rock.
Good.
Not right now.
I think if this is executed properly, it's not going to be there very long.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a bit of speed on this one, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit.
Clean, clean, clean.
Watch them all fly. Jammed it.
Now on this one, I'd be tempted to throw a center guard. Yep.
Yeah. Where do you want
The
it?
rock on the
Halfway?
back of the button is a friend to Saskatchewan. Right now, all the rocks that he can get in play, trying to steal the end.
Hey, line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Weight looks good. Line looks good.
Just fly it, Tina.
You'll probably see this sequence play out again. Another peel, another center guard, another peel, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
Jason
yeah,
Ackerman's
yeah,
going to have to
yeah,
make a play
yeah.
into the forfeit at some point.
Clean. Great back.
Sweet. I was like, just chuck it at the
Go
rock
the
and
freeze
try
or go around. Okay.
to Hold it.
A little less.
Looking just to replace the lonely guard that's going to be out there.
That one's curling.
Yeah, get it down here.
Because I have a feeling
Well, up here is
that
better
Jason,
anyways. I guess I should have been doing
the
that.
guards are all gone. He's going to have to make that perfect freeze.
Yeah. Sorry.
Even if he does,
Yeah.
there's still
Sorry,
enough
guys.
room
How do you wanna make
for a
it?
second
Extend.
rock to cover the pin. So
Into that green, guy.
Out turn inside.
Now the thing is, do you do it on your first
Okay, things
rock,
about a quarter. You got it.
or do you throw
This is where I like
the
it.
final guard out and
Yeah.
then make the perfect freeze?
Well, that's a good question, Marilyn. Does he make the freeze on his first?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't.
Curl, 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 curl.
He's going to need.
Hard.
Uh-oh.
Great shot.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Worked
Scary.
out. Worked out.
Scary.
And so now we'll get our answer. Does he do it on the first shot? Or do you throw the guard? I think he throws the guard.
On our last. Okay. Yep. Yep. I like it.
Just opting for the guard.
There's a few frees now, and it's not quite perfect. Owen can blast it on the first. Then
And then you have
then there's nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide, exactly.
This you get Owen to waste one on the peel. Then if you make it good, Owen has to be a little more precise with his second.
14 3/4 here. Or 15.
Can you handle the suspense, folks?
This is what every championship game is all about.
Line's good.
I'm happy with the line, happy with the release.
Right here is
Just
great.
keep it clean.
He wants it tighter.
Okay. That's fine, Jay.
Now, if you're Owen here, I would really like to stick around if possible.
Yes.
Hit and roll.
Hit and roll, stay wide.
For a biter.
But biting.
So it's your...
So then you can blast with your last one and not have to worry about sticking around.
Keeping your shooter, exactly.
With that broom,
That
I don't think
broom,
he's too concerned about it.
He's not.
Peel.
He's just going to peel it.
Just get rid of it.
Taking his time, deep breath.
Surprised that conversation didn't happen.
Well, it shows me, I'm looking at it for a, from a positive way, it shows me he's very confident making his last shot.
Oh, yeah. Just think there's a way to make that last one easier.
Clean.
He's looking good.
He's fine.
Good.
Nice sweep.
Good sweep. Good sweep.
Oh,
Interesting.
whoa.
Oh, so Jason Ackerman
it,
indicating
okay.
they're going to play the little hit and roll, try to take advantage of that corner guard. We all assumed it was going to be a freeze, but he wants to.
Well, the freeze has to be perfect, right? And
So does this, hit
well,
and roll.
yeah, well, yes.
I guess he just feels more
I think I need a little
comfortable.
more. Just control.
I'm just trying to think when the last time
Okay.
Owen threw a draw to the forefoot. So maybe that's entering into his thought process too. Maybe he's forcing him to draw for the win as opposed to hit.
He's had great draw weight, and little iffy little spots this game, but
Clean. Just clean.
it's going to be.
Clean. Yep, straight. Whoa.
You can't make the mistake of leaving it too long.
Here's the curl.
Sorry, Jay.
Great shot.
It's almost as well as you could do. But Owen Purcell will
I think you have to go back to the third end when he drew for one.
A draw to the 8 foot, doesn't even need the 4 foot.
Yep, full 8 foot will do the trick.
He's asked for a timeout.
Smart on his part. They'll make sure that they communicate the weight, what the sweepers will give the information to Owen.
Last rock of the championship coming.
And this is what you want. A wide open draw to win the game.
Oh,
They'll know halfway down whether it's
Line's
good
good.
or not.
Line's good. It's all you.
I think they like it.
My side here.
Just cleaning,
All you.
Cleaning it, no panic.
which is a good sign. Weight looks nice.
14-5. 14-5.
14-5.
That's going to be
Oh my God.
Good job.
good enough. Nova Scotia is your mixed champion for 2024.
And there's a smile from Owen. We got it on camera. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Nova Scotia.
Owen Purcell, Christina Black, Adam McEacher, and Jennifer
Jennifer Baxter.
Sorry.
Canadian champions.
Our Canadian champions.
Oh, there's
full
the
emotion.
emotion. Nice. Christina's toes always up on the ice.
And what a game there. Super entertaining. We will Stay broadcast. We're going to have the trophy presentation soon.
So
So
24
hang
years
tight.
old. He's a Canadian junior champion and now a Canadian mixed champion. Curling fans, keep your eyes peeled on him. I'm sure there's a few Briars in his future too.
You love to see a winner.
The future of curling certainly does look bright. And congratulations to Christina and Jen as well. They've been at 5 Scotties, and
that's going to be it from the commentary booth. There will be a trophy presentation shortly, so stay tuned. But once again, thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to my lovely co-hosts here, and thank you to the St. Catharines Golf and Country Club for one heck of a week. Congratulations, Nova Scotia. You are mixed Canadian champions.
No, I know. That's why we thought it might be a little bit slow.
Yeah, I did too.
I have a ring. Okay. Well, that's all right. Great game by both.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the closing ceremony of the 2024 Canadian Mixed Championships. Congratulations to all our competitors for having a wonderful set of shining and sportsmanship all week. We hope you guys had as much fun as we did in the hardest events. After a great day today, we are now able to congratulate our medal winners. To present the medals, we welcome the Chair of the Host Committee, Michelle Scott, Club President Holly Dowd, and Club General Manager Lisa Brown. Our bronze medalist this week is Team Alberta, representing
Congratulations on the winners. That's all wrap. Teams, please stand back so we can take some more pictures. And thank you, St. Patrick's. You guys were fantastic.
two, yeah!
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.
Niagara College ball.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on up. Well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, yeah!
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.
Niagara College ball.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on up. Well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, yeah!
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.
Twelfth.